With so many people recently ordering electric cars from other brands that are not Tesla, which is a good thing, I thought it's worth pointing out the charging networks and what you're going to expect. Now, recently, Tesla's Supercharger network got first place in J.D. Power's newest satisfaction study. But if you read the study on face value, I think you'll be misled. J.D. Power, are they bought and paid for? Maybe. Anyway, here's the details and here's what you should expect with your new electric car. Hello my friends, welcome to the channel. I'm the Electric Viking. Great to see you. Thanks for subscribing. Great to have you here on the channel. We have done 1,800 videos since we started this channel just over a year ago, and it's been an amazing experience. Thank you for those of you who are here with us from the start, and to those of you who have joined now or the last 12 months, awesome to have you here. So, many of you who own Teslas already will know one of the greatest things about owning a Tesla vehicle is the Supercharger network. Hands down, it is the best. It's not even an argument. It's not a discussion. It's not a question. It's not a debate. Tesla network is the best. Now, I don't even own a Tesla. Do I plan on owning one in the future? Yes, I do. When they come with the M3P battery, I will most certainly buy one. I do, however, own a BYD, or at least I'm about to take delivery of one within the next few weeks. Will my BYD be able to use Tesla's Supercharger network? Well, in theory, yes, in the future. At the moment here in Australia, not quite yet. However, let's have a look at J.D. Power's recent survey. The 2022 US Electric Vehicle Experience Study showed Tesla Superchargers were the most favorable to EV owners, as the Supercharger network earned 739 of a possible 1,000 points. The segment average score was 674, but the charging network with the closest cumulative score was ChargePoint with 644 points. So in essence, J.D. Power is saying ChargePoint, they're pretty good, nearly as good as Tesla. 644, or basically 6.44 versus 7.4. It's not a big difference, is it? Well, Electrify America and EV Go had 614 and 573 points, respectively. Meaning, if you were to look at this survey, you would probably rightly assume there's not a whole lot of difference between Tesla's Supercharger network and ChargePoint. Not a whole lot of difference between ChargePoint and EV Go. Not a whole lot of difference between EV Go and Electrify America. But is that really true? Well, first of all, the study measures EV owner satisfaction with two types of public charge point operators, level 2 charging and DC fast chargers. Satisfaction is ranked in 10 subcategories. These include ease of charging, speed of charging, cost of charging, ease of payment, ease of finding a location, convenience of the location, things to do while charging, how safe you feel at the location, availability of chargers, and physical condition of the charging location. Charging applications have become more available than in previous years due to the overall adoption of EVs. However, they are still very much a work in progress. Quite often, you'll get to a charging station and the chargers won't be working. That's very common at networks excluding Tesla. To be fair, it's very common at networks excluding Tesla. That's true. Charging satisfaction actually decreased from last year's study with a 633 score this year compared to 643 in 2021. Public charging continues to provide challenges to overall EV adoption and current EV owners alike, Executive Director of Global Automotive at J.D. Power, Brent Gruber, said. Not only is the availability of public charging still an obstacle, but EV owners continue to be faced with charging station equipment that is inoperable. In other words, a lot of chargers aren't working now. And well, you'll go back to them a few months later and they're still not working. A lot of people are very frustrated by that situation. I understand that. Now, if you want to use a DC fast charger, Tesla Supercharger network is clearly the best for that purpose. However, Tesla also had its destination level 2 charging stations ranked as the best in terms of customer satisfaction. Destination chargers gained 680 total points, with Volta ranking second with 667 points and ChargePoint in third with 639 points. Basically, JD Power is saying destination chargers, there's really no difference in terms of customer satisfaction between Tesla, Volta, and ChargePoint. The scores were all very, very similar. Is that true in the real world? Well, I've spent hundreds of hours on blogs. A lot of people would say hundreds of hours of wasted time, but I have learned a lot of things. One of those things that I've learned is that there is a vast difference in the customer satisfaction between Tesla superchargers and Volta and ChargePoint superchargers. That includes DC fast chargers and destination level 2 chargers. So this JD Power survey, you should take with a grain of salt. It's bogus. It doesn't reflect the real world experience of real world customers. Somebody has skewed the results unfavorably, in my view, towards what I've been reading for many years now, and especially within the last 6 to 12 months, based on the real world experiences of electric vehicle owners. Now, the good news is Tesla plans on and already has made open their Tesla Supercharger network to many, many different people in many countries worldwide. Eventually, everyone all around the world will have access to Tesla's Supercharger network. So I'm not saying this to be biased. I'm saying this to give you a real world accurate description of what is actually going on. Now, Teslarati says that in general, the EV charging infrastructure in its current condition has given EV owners relative satisfaction. The biggest issues with current EV charging happen to be related to the cost of charging, which ranked 473 for fast chargers and 446 for level 2 chargers. And maybe the most interesting piece of information from this study from JD Power was that DC fast charger users are usually planners who are most commonly on a road trip, which, along with convenience, determines their choice of charging location. This is where some vehicles are lagging behind because, despite having fast chargers nearby, not all vehicles are capable of charging at super fast speeds. I mean, many EVs you can buy now still charge at very, very slow speeds. It's one of the big drawbacks. This can be combated without buying a new vehicle, as charging stations can give vehicle owners more short-term entertainment options to pass the time. So, if your vehicle charges really slowly, make sure you bring your laptop or your iPad or something else so you can watch a movie while you wait for your vehicle to charge. That is, if you bought an EV which charges slowly. Now, for example, the BYD that I've ordered only charges at a maximum speed of 80 kilowatt, whereas a Tesla can charge at a maximum speed of around 250 kilowatt. There's a pretty big difference between those two cars, right? Everyone knows that the landscape of gas stations is focused on convenience, readily available, fast fueling, and quick convenience items. Gruber from JD Power said when discussing this point, although fast charging is seemingly getting faster by the day, to expedite the charging process, vehicles will need to accommodate the newest ultra-fast chargers. Currently, only a handful of vehicles take advantage of the fastest charging speeds, including what? Vehicles like the Hyundai Ioniq 5, the Kia EV6, the Porsche Taycan, Tesla, all of their models pretty much can take advantage of fast charging speeds now as well. Now, he went on to say, no matter how fast their vehicle charges, EV owners still indicate they need more options for things to do during each charging session to enhance convenience and fill the downtime. And this is a really good opportunity for charging companies to install things, entertainment, to charge people for this entertainment, where they can use their downtime and pay for the opportunity. I think it's a really big opportunity that is being missed right now. But anyhow, the point here is, which charging network is the best? Well, very clearly, from all the surveys that I've seen, from all the forums that I've read, Tesla Supercharger network is by far the best. So once that network is available in your country, my recommendation is start using it. Sign up to whatever Tesla deal they have. Their current deal seems incredible. For non-Tesla owners, it's a really, really good price. It's better than the alternatives. So once that becomes available, that's my recommendation. Go for that network. Now, let me know your experience charging on different networks. in the comment section below. And as always, have a great day. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.